We're looking at our cues here on the weekly chart. In the past month, we have confirmed breaches of 500, 450, and now we are officially in a bear market. So where does that currently put us? We ended the trading session Friday at 422.67. IB ranked through the roof. Obviously, that's what you're going to get when you have 2 days of just huge pullbacks in here. You can see that last week we tried our best to kind of go back up and touch this 494 area. We did that. We hit 493.62, but we could not climb over it. And then obviously this past week, reciprocal tariffs said, hey, you're bouncing right off this 9-day EMA up here. And then you're just pulling straight back into the 420 area. So where does that put us? Well, we're kind of looking like the SPY chart. We're kind of in no man's land in here. Really, your best support is coming at the 410 area, and then below that, you're looking at this 200 SMA or this 384 area, whichever one in here does come first. It's really 382 to 384, that $2 channel in here that we are going to be watching. Completely oversold here on the RSI, and then volume through the roof. Obviously, that's what you're going to get when you have those 2 huge days of last week of just kind of free falling because of reciprocal tariffs. Resistance wise, we're looking at the 450. Obviously, that was a huge area for us, and then 470, and then we're working our way back up to that 495 area, but not sure we're going to hit that at all in the coming weeks or so. But we do have right around a $26 expected move by the end of this week, and right around a $15 expected move by Monday's expiration. So even if we get 2 times those expected moves, then we could easily breach that 450 mark again and then stay above there. Now, here on the daily chart, if we kind of dig in deeper here, you can see obviously RSI is still back to oversold, and our volume is in here through the roof. And then more or less, we have gaps that we need to fill in here. So above this 440 area, we got a gap to fill up here to this 450. So once we get close to that 450 area, we have to worry about the gap and see if we're going to fill that. And then above this 456 area, we have a gap to here. We have to fill at the 462 area that we are going to be worrying about in here. So that is kind of the areas we're looking at going forward for our cues in here. Really, it's going to be news based, obviously, and got to see what SPY is doing as well. Just kind of watching everything. Huge IV, everything is super expensive. All the options are juiced compared relative to themselves. VIX is through the roof as well. So we have to be careful when we're watching in here, but definitely could get a lot of little whipsaws in here for sure. Definitely this week, but we'll see what our next weekly candle brings. But really, we're going to be watching the 450 and the 412 area as our immediate supports and resistances in here. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord server if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.